Okay, so now we're going to create a bit of a reggae backing for our track. Do a couple of things. I'll get rid of the effects view down there. I'll bring my own little head down to the bottom right, or even maybe bottom left for this. And what I'm going to do first is show you like a real easy way to get a reggae sound in. I'm going to go loops. I'm going to type in Jamaica. GarageBand doesn't have some designated reggae loops, but it does have Jamaican, and those are its reggae ones. Now the other thing I'm going to do, now that I've got my drum beat all sorted out, I'm going to delete my rock drum beat, get my reggae drum beat over here. So I'm going to grab that whole thing, drag it to bar 1. I'm going to make it into a 4-bar pattern, just to get started with. And then we'll sort of have a bit of a try out of these. So I've got a bass there. That's perfectly fine. We can put that in. And I've also got a guitar. Nothing wrong with that. We'll put that in too. And I can even go nuts and put in some organ. And all those three things will work together really well. So I'll just check out that section to see how that's worked. Alright, so that's worked perfectly well. So I've got a reggae section that I can use there. Now, I can certainly do that if I want. If I want to start creating my own patterns though, I can do that instead. So I'll leave these where they are, but for the moment I'll mute those 3 tracks. And I'm going to work up here and create my own patterns up the top. So first of all, I'm going to put some bass in. Now, I had a default classic electric piano part here when I came in. I'm going to change that to bass, and I could choose anything really. I'm going to go with fingerstyle bass. And I'm just choosing a couple of simple notes. I'm going with my lowest note on the keyboard, which is my C. And I'm going a couple of notes up and a couple of notes down. So I've got a real simple little rhythm that I'm playing there. And I could come up with anything else that I like, but I'm going to go really simple for the moment. So here we go. This is just the chord C major, C up to E and back. Here we go. Alright, so I've actually ended up doing 2 different options. I did a C to E, back down to C, and then I did a C, E, G. And I like that one better, so I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to trim that part, delete the first bit, going with that. Alright, good. Now I want to put in a different part, so I'm going to add another keyboard track. I'm going to create that. And here I want to put some organ in. So I'm going to go to piano, I think. No, not piano. Organ, that'll do. Now again, it's a bit of a choice for me. I can do anyone I like. I might do jazz organ. Alright, now I've just found a C major chord, so I find another C, C, E, G. I'm just going to play that on the off beats. So I'll take it back to the start by hitting return, hit record. Alright, that's perfectly fine, so I'll use that. I'm actually going to get rid of that second bar. Alright, so I've got a little 1-bar pattern that I can use, and I'm going to just loop that, and that's going to create something that lasts for 4 bars. Now there are tons of ways that I could go around doing this. What I'm going to actually show you is one option which would allow me to create some different chords. So at the moment I'm looping it to create 4 bars of the same chord, that's fine. I could also have both of those selected, option, click, drag, copy and paste it. And now I've got a separate copy of that fingerstyle bass. So I'm going to open it up in the editing window by double clicking on it. it shows me all the notes that I've recorded. I can select them and do things with them. So if I go back up to that, select it again, what I want to do is create a different chord here. So instead of starting on C, going up to E and up to G, I'm going to grab that and I'm going to move it up to start on F, which is the fourth of the C major key. C, D, E, F. F is the fourth. And then after that, I'm going to go up from F to G. So I'm going to select all those notes again, and now I'm going to create a copy of that pattern. I'm going to go Option, click, drag. Notice it's created a copy of what I had. I'm going to move that up to just one step, one white note up to the chord G. So you can see now I've got a C chord, F chord, G chord. So now I just need to do the same thing with my jazz organ, which will not take very long. So I grab that, move those up to start on F, and move these up to start on G. All right, let's check that out. All right, so that's some pretty authentic sounding reggae stuff. I can select all of that, and again, Option, click, drag, and I can copy and paste those like that to create my section, or I can consolidate these to get a single region that I can loop. All right, so once I've done all of that, I'm ready to create my structure and then to record my rap over the top. And creating the structure is going to be the theme of the next video.